4 months ago, I uploaded a video on the restaurant builder. I continued to work on the builder for around 2 months after that. Here's what I accomplished in those 2 months. Items in the shop can now be locked up to a maximum of 3. These locked items persist for 1 extra visit. The next time the shop comes around, this item is guaranteed to be there, but it cannot be locked again, so it will disappear after that. Dialogue support for customers and the shopkeeper. This dialogue system supports rich text, interruptions, multi-line conversations, and random lines as well. This data can be added or removed internally or externally, so modders can add whatever dialogue they want. Added wall collisions and stacking of items. The model size limit for objects in the shop was refactored. The new minimum is 4x4 and the footprint system supports varying sizes of objects. Objects can now snap to walls and generate shelves underneath them when placed. Objects that create shelves snap to the nearest object at that height. New sector or room system. These rooms can be defined only inside the restaurant. Rooms allow for height modifications, letting you change the ceiling heights of rooms and modify the ceiling lights. Along with this came a new union geometry system for the ceiling tiles. As you change a wall's height, the ceilings fill gaps between nearby tiles. The ability to paint walls and change their theme was implemented. Finally added support for money and item costs. Objects can now specify their clearance FOV. This means stoves will require their front to be unobstructed, while let's say a candle can be placed facing any direction. Along with this, a special use case was added. Objects can now check if a specific class is in the FOV. This means that a chair can only be placed when facing an object of the table class. Moving the chair away from the table or taking the table away invalidates the placement. Objects now anchor themselves to what they are stacked on. Finally fixed the bug where you could pick objects behind the UI. Batch textures and VRAM compression for optimizations. New emission texture support for lights to give them a glow effect. New floor tile texturing that allows for random variations. Finally, wall heights are reset when their sector or room is removed. Instead of manually clicking every tile, a new fill selection tool was added. The shop now sells random themes for walls, floors, shelves, and lights. New tooltip information for objects in the inventory UI. Added outdoor support for the restaurant and its tiles. Objects can now be specified for 3 placement states: indoor only, outdoor only, or indoor or outdoor. Finally added the invalid tag for tiles that will restrict customer flow and prevent the restaurant from working. Improved the theme and painting mechanics. Outdoor tiles create fences instead of walls. These fences can be changed by buying their theme in the shop. Rooms or sectors cannot be placed outside. Restaurant expansion through buying plots. Plots become more expensive and larger as they are located further away. With this, an extremely in-depth LOD system was created. And with that, we reach world generation. With around 5 months of work on the restaurant builder, I found myself kind of burnt out. So I decided to move on to world generation for a break. And man, what a rabbit hole that was.